And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Singy, we get a treat today here in one of the historic ballparks in the entire sport.
Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago. There is an energy and an atmosphere that just trickles on inside, and we're going to see a great matchup today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Shota Imanaga.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. That's too low. And we're underway from Wrigley Field.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And that is out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And here is Alec Burleson. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Shota brings it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One and 2 now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. It's the Cardinals nothing, Cubs coming to bat. Back after this on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And towing the slab here, Eric Fetty.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
In Happ up to hit. There's the strike. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. One down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Right through there for a strike. And that's a strike. Off the plate, ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. 1 out, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
1 out, runner at second. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tucker, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Cubs take the lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Stepping in, Michael Busch. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Scott on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He swings and fouls one off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
In the air, center field. Scott under it. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, down to third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Arenado, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Lifted in the air, out to left, half. And there's one down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And there's the strike.
Ball.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And that one wrapped foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. So here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 0-1. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time.
Horner on the go. That's in for a strike. Crow save. That's a stolen base. Horner at second with nobody out. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that's the first out.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now Gage Workman. That's in there, and that is strike one. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. the count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pickoff throw. Horner back in on a dive. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Hard hit left side. Over to first.
He's out.
And he's out.
Batting ninth, catcher.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
The lives are undermined. It's astonishing. We're bonded by the roots, but we live to stay alive. Like we all just played the lotto, but the numbers never right.
Out to center. And he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Cubs leave one. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jordan Walker. Shota back to work. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball one. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting eighth, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. And it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Inside. And that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Tucker batting with 1 down, takes a strike. there's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Seiya Suzuki doubled his first time up. Pitch is in there. 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they're up by 3.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Fly to center his first time. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. And Swanson is set down. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mason Wynn. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. First time up was a pop out. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. The Cards yet to pick up a hit here. And ball one.
Outside.
That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back into the shrubbery and out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That's hard hit on the line. Crow Armstrong racing over to make the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball, that's inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Cardinals do get one back on the solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go, bottom 4. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. To the right side. Sends it to first, and they get Nico Hoerner one away.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Look out!
Timeout.
And it
That
hit
ball
him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Gage Workman. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. Fetty ready to fire now. Right through there for a strike. Crow Armstrong at first, one gone. Fetty throws over. Crow Armstrong gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Grounder might be two. Feed to second, that's one, and that's two. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the second base. Baseman Brendan Donovan. Donovan, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And out number 1 on the grab.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The Cubbies leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses, 2 and 2.
2-2 the count.
Line drive. Tucker makes the grab. 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder
back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Ian Happ.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. A little bit high. 1-1. Foul ball there. Smoked on the ground, a second. In plenty of time to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And the score stays 3-1. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Shota back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott.
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Fly ball, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. This one in the air. Arenado should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now that's first baseman,
Michael Bush getting ready to hit.. There's a strike. Late with the swing there.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Dansby Swanson, 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike. Two outs. Just misses.
Outside.
Now 1-2. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1.
Is this redemption for my soul? Old ground to explore. I don't play that anymore.
Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really smoked this one down the line, barreled it up out front, and once it dropped in fair, this guy was off to the races, and it looked like he was thinking 3 right out of the batter's box. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Popped up, and that's foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
On the inside corner for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Tyson Miller. Up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thielbar warming up as well. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Out to short. Zips it across, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
Good job right there. Puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by a run.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Happ brings it in for the third out. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing. Jojo Romero gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
We fasted and prayed, God answered. That's why we give him all the glory. Yeah, that's what he do. Bring it through to the other side. All praises to the Most High. Better testify, Spirit got him on fire. Yeah.
I'm too strong, I'm way too blessed. Too strong in God, I flex, 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 flex. Yeah, they gon' love this one.
This to center field, and it falls. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner takes off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Walker hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Got him swinging.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Gage Workman, the next to hit. Towards first, and foul ball. Hoerner stands at first with 1 out. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya.
I've been doing this so long, don't think I can take no more. I think I'm going comatose. Starting out to feel so strong, getting comfortably numb. Think I'm going comatose. I've been doing this so long, don't think I can.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyson Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, One-run game. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Presley, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Hodge getting cranked up as well. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
This is the type of hitter his club wants it to play, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now one missed. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2-1.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first. Gets the catcher by a step. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Ian Happ. That's in there. Strike 1. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. To first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 1 down. Just missed.
Outside.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And it's caught for the out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Herrera down to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. It's the 9th, and we are tied. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Miller back to work. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one misses, and 1-1. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. And it's 1-0. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And Wilson down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. This to third. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That just misses. Ball one. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next pitch is outside. And fouled off. Just missed. Nico Horner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Nico Horner. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. JoJo Romero departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Ryan Fernandez.
Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. And there's the strike. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow!
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down. And
that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
In for a strike, 0-2. Outside.
Off the plate.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And a good eye there.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gage Workman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Workman in the box now, takes strike 1. High fly ball out to left field. Nootbaar moves under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Presley. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Fought off foul. Man at second. Line to left. Pulls up on it. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 4-3. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Up the middle. There's one.
He's out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ snags it on the run. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. In the air, left field. Nootbaar on the move. And there's 1 down. Making a move at second base. Pinch running here, John Birdie. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Down and away for ball 1. That's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So they're down to their final out. At the plate, Kyle Tucker trying to deliver as the hero. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even winning run.
1-0.
First pitch, not close. There's a strike. And a count 1-2. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you.
Outfield runs, the crowd holds tight.